What's up everyone, this is Raven Gunpla and let's get started. So today we are reviewing the HG Gundam Breaker Battlogue Blazing Gundam from the Battlouge series. Now this unit made an appearance in the anime Gundam Breaker Battlogue that is available in Gundam Info YouTube channel. It is a series of short Gundam animes that is actually really nice, to be honest. So it's been a while since I watched it and I will definitely rewatch it again. As for the history of this unit here, its pilot Mitsusa Tsukino. She is born and raised in the Yato Shopping Street, made an appearance in the Gundam Breaker mobile game and the anime, which I highly suggest you guys watch. Now, the Blazing Gundam is based off the G Gundam and had some really nice feature. It actually got rid of the core lander docking gimmick that was originally in the Shining and the G Gundam. So this became more lightweight and more versatile and mobile. Now, the Blazing Gundam is the sibling unit of the G Gundam, and so we have the Rising Gundam for the Shining Gundam. So that's the main concept of it. Now, some of its nicer feature is actually quite adamant. If you guys actually already watched the anime, you guys have the Blazing Mask, which is a red mask that is more like a vaccine for the virus in the series. So an anti-debuff. So you guys go check it out. You guys will definitely like the series. Now let's move on to the next one. Now, as for the armaments, there's really not a whole lot, to be honest. Yeah. So there's only a couple, and that is the Vulcan guns that is, as always, located in the forehead. You got your beam tonfa, and then you got your beam sword. That's it. Its main feature is martial arts. So as for the martial arts, you got your Bakunetsu Bakusai Blazing Kick, which actually have its special feature, and the other part is the Blazing Mask, which is a red mask, and which is actually quite fascinating, to be honest. I'm just astounded at its low armaments, but it makes up for its martial arts skills. Okay, so let's have a closer look, shall we? The knobs, the details, same lines, maybe some articulation. So this is the beam tonfa here. It's only one color, but not bad at all. And as for the Blazing Gundam itself, I am really fascinated with the Blazing Mask, so I do plan on keeping it. Just look at the eyes there. So closer look here, you won't actually see knobs and seam lines in the distance, but overall, upon closer look, you will notice it. See, there's some knobs there at the back of the legs here, and the thrusters have some knobs sticking out that I haven't cleaned. You get the knobs and seam lines at the backpack, but overall, not bad at all, not bad. And then the color separation is actually quite nice, and the details. Now for some of the feature here, I think this one here can be popped out. Nice, look at that. Yeah, wow, you don't see this too often. And you can actually remove the backpack here, so you can actually add other backpacks that is actually compatible with the slots. Now sadly, this one here doesn't have any articulation for the backpack. Now here are some of the other features. So definitely got that Shining Gundam, G Gundam features, and as you guys can see, the side skirt sword, you can actually remove it easily. So articulation wise, it's really good. Now this one here is I'm a little bit disappointed there. I may have done it wrong, but I really don't think so. So that's how far it can go for the arms. Now this is a ball joint as well, so it actually gets some limited range of motion, but the headpiece, not bad, not bad. Now the waist area, as you guys can see, very mobile. And then you got your slot here for the action base, and the legs is not the ball joint. And then yeah, as you guys can see, it's not bad at all when it comes to the articulation there. Wow. Okay, now let's put this in a nice pose. Not bad at all for the articulation and the range of motion there. Now the knobs and the seam lines, it's not noticeable unless you actually look closer. Now let's move on to the parts and extra parts. So the parts that you do need, okay, let's just gonna be lowering down the camera here. Are this ones here. So these are the items that you do need for your kit here. Now some of them you actually don't need here. Okay, you got your effect parts for the kick, you got your beam saver effect parts, one small, one long. You actually got your shining fingers, you actually got your basic faceplate. And if you don't want it, you want to keep it in its blazing mask form or the other way, you can actually use this for the other part, and I'll explain. Now as for the extra parts, yeah, those are the extra parts. Wow, just look at that. Now, do you have enough here to actually create your own, convert it? No, not really. But as for the headpiece here, this is the headpiece for the G Gundam. And then, oh, okay, I think there you go. You do have a headpiece, and now just need to figure out where to get the other pieces to actually make it into a actual Gundam head or something else. Okay, so that's actually quite nice. You actually do have a lot of extra parts for building building a new Gunpla using other Gunpla kits from the other Battlogue line. This is the fourth one in the Battlogue line. Oh, excuse me. So, is this unit worth getting? Definitely a yes. It actually got some really great range of motion, highly advisable to get. You can actually pair this up with the Shining Gundam and the G Gundam. I'm actually looking forward to other future variants at all. I think I'm gonna stick with the Blazing mask form when I'm actually putting this on my display case. That's all the time that I got, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, like, and bell notification for future videos. Now, the next one, it's actually somewhere in my storage here right beside mine. And have a good day, good night, afternoon, wherever you are. This is Raven Gunpla. Remember, have fun, relax, and enjoy. That is Gunpla, and we will see you on the next one.